Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay. Again, today I invite a guest who's been into my YouTube channel for so long. His name is Johnson Chen, and today he's going to introduce us a new project. Okay, Johnson. Johnson, what's new this time?
Well, it is amazing. Ringo, thank you very much for you and your team to come to this exclusive VIP preview of the Lawrence Hill Luxury Urban Towns.
Okay.
It's going to be situated at the intersection of Lawrence Avenue and Victoria Park on 75 Curlew. It's an amazing location where within minutes along Lawrence, you're at Don Valley Parkway, where you can go north and south. Or within minutes through Victoria Park, you can reach the 401 and go east or west. In fact, for all our residents, they could actually bypass the congestion of the interchange between Don Valley and 401. And this is an amazing connectivity.
Okay, in terms of location, we mentioned about like what kind of school there is. Like, do you mind telling us a little bit more?
We have a well-established school network of private and public school, and you will show that list.
Okay, so when you're talking about Mr. Meadow, like I have sold like 50 Stack Town in the past 2 months, okay? And they're either New Market or in, like Pacific Mall, like those type of locations. But when it comes to like a city core Stack Town, like how popular that is that going to be oversaturated? That is like one of my client concern. And
That's a great question. It is not oversaturated. In fact, it is starved. It is starved. Yeah. We drive around the 416 and what do we see? Either really, really nicely kept homes or really, really badly taken care of homes.
Yes.
What we see is that there's a need for rejuvenation. What we see is that within the city proper, there should be solutions for people. The solution should never be, if you want to live bigger, move out. It never should be like that.
Yes.
People are talking about options. They are demanding options. And this is one of the options that people will have. But do we have a lot of this? There's no other townhomes project that is full concrete constructed. Okay. It just costs more. No one wants to do that because most of the people pick the lowest lying fruit. Most of the companies, they would put profits before people. But for Kingdom, they do it the other way around. They put people before the profits. Exactly.
Yeah. So, okay, I understand that they build like K Square, which is located in Scarborough, and then they build something in North York right now, which is a luxury neighborhood. Do they really have that experience of building it?
Absolutely, absolutely. With their well-trained team of not just engineers, consultants, and specialists, they really refine on the art of management of the construction process. We all have heard that the cost is ever escalating. Yes. So how does a builder survive? Is by streamlining the process, bringing in the excellence internalized inside their own organization to trim the fat, to do what is really strategically necessary. And that's exactly what they have done. They've taken this project and they did not just turnkey and deliver whatever they've bought.
Okay.
They have reviewed, look at it, examine it, and match it up with the marketplace and say, is there a need for this type of product? In response to your question, absolutely.
Yes.
People are dying for some type like this. A quality stacked townhouse in the middle of the city, within minutes of reach of the highways and the major arteries. And let's not forget what's happening on Line 5. That's the Eglinton Crosstown. Think for a minute. It will be open next year in 2022. Think for a minute that this whole Toronto East area have never been served by this type of accessibility. And then think for a minute, what had happened in Vaughan when the subway opened up? In 2017, we were talking about the subway will be opening up. When in 2018, it actually opened up. In 2019, what happened to the property prices in Vaughan? You and I both know it.
Yeah.
It was 700 and boom, it pops up.
It's comparable to downtown right now.
It is at $1,200.
Yes.
In Vaughan,
Yes.
you think for a minute, what will happen when Line 5 opens up? And now this whole area, we are 3 minutes away from Eglinton.
Okay.
That's huge. You're 3 minutes away.
Yep.
And you're connecting into the subway system
Yep.
of the TTC.
Yep.
That's amazing. It brings you connectivity throughout the entire city.
Yep.
But yet you are away, but not far away. That's an incredible option.
Yep.
All the massive redevelopment applications that's happening on Golden Mile,
Yep.
we're talking about acres and acres.
Yep.
That will all really bring about a resurgence in this Toronto East area.
So obviously, stat townhouse will be not so common to the general public right now.
It's going to be rare.
Yes.
It's so rare that the prices will go insane. Think for a minute. Why does something escalate and appreciate? It's because people like it, there's good attributes,
Yep.
but they're so scarce of it that people will bid higher. You want this? I want this more. I have the resource, I'll pay more for it. Because I want to enjoy the convenience. I want to enjoy the comfort. I want to enjoy the peace of mind for my family. For all these reasons, this is something you must act on.
Okay. So obviously, stat townhouse is something that you claim is going to be popular, and I think it's going to be popular as well. But then the general public don't know about it. So why don't you specifically tell us about the size of the unit?
We have the low unit is below 800 square feet.
Yep.
The upper unit is above 1100 square feet. Some of the units, they all have different sizing, but it's around 1140 square feet. The lower unit is around just 780 square feet.
Yep.
It's around there. But what you need to know is not really the size. Yes, it matters. But it's actually the things, the functionalities.
Yep.
I have a 2-bedroom with a gorgeous, well laid out living room and dining room and kitchen.
Yep.
And wait till you see the kitchen is fantastic.
Yep.
Nice appliances.
Yep.
And then upper unit, you have the incredible rooftop terrace.
Yep.
In fact, we have created a replica of the rooftop terrace for you guys to come in with Ringo and his team so that you can do your own preview sessions.
Okay, so do you mind elaborate a little bit more on the construction material? You keep mentioning that it's high class, high quality. Okay, tell us how high it is.
We're using Fulgar Italian appliances, fully integrated, smooth drop-in cooktop, put-in wall oven. We're having GE dishwasher silent operation. We're having granite countertops with the matching bookend backsplash. We're having a frameless glass shower installment, full tile surround, and we also have full tile on the water, on the watershed. That is huge. Really nice apartments. All the drawers and all the door hinges are all soft closing.
Okay,
Very nice package.
I see. Okay, over the past 2 months, as I mentioned, I saw a lot of stat townhouse. Okay, but the first challenge that I have will be: does it have to pay maintenance fee? Is the maintenance
Yes, there will be.
Yeah, but
Because
the
what
maintenance
you
gonna
have
be
is,
high.
it is going to be under $200. It's about $180 per month.
But like, are they going to increase it afterward?
It will be increasing according to the consumer price inflation.
Yes,
For the people who are shoveling your snow,
yes.
for people who are disposing the garbage, as their wages goes up, the maintenance fees will go up.
Because one of the things that my client worry is that, okay, it might went from like, for example, like for some condo, we don't want to name it, is that they went from like 55 cents per square foot all the way to 80 cents per square foot in a year.
And
is
the
that
reason,
going to happen?
No, Ringo. Guys, listen up. It will not happen. The reason is because those maintenance fees, what drives it is the amenities. In this particular project, you have outdoor parks that we're creating. We have parkettes, we have promenades, we have landscaping, but those are not your run-of-the-mill. They're not your luxurious swimming pool. They're not your sauna rooms. It doesn't cost a lot of money to run those. So therefore, the escalation in the main streets, it won't happen like that. But will the wages increase? Absolutely. Will our utilities, water, hydro, and gas increase? Of course.
Yes.
That will go with the inflation of the CPI,
Yes.
which everybody is very, very understanding of.
I see. Speak about we talk about that. It could be a very good investment vehicle for sure, because housing is one of the vehicles that fighting against inflation. Speaking about investment, obviously, our investor want to know about the rental yield. Like, how do we record that?
Right now, we will be giving you more details of the current market rental yields.
Yep.
But think for a minute, for those of you who are thinking about investing,
Yep.
do you get a lot of return on your rental yields? No. Think about it. You get 4%, 5%, 6% maximum. What is your payback if you want to double your money? Years. What you really want is appreciation. You want your holding value. While you're holding it, the rent will cover most of your expenses. But is that the bulk of your gain? No. It will be the appreciation. In year 2025, year 2026, just sit right where you are and you ask yourself, what will be the average price of a single detached home in Toronto? What is the average price in 3, 4, 5 years down the road of an average home in the GTA? And then you ask yourself, what's the average price of a condo way up in the sky that is so tiny? What is the size of the missing middle? You answer those questions, you have answered yourself why this is an incredible investment opportunity.
Okay, thank you so much, Johnson.
Thank you.